Amore, let's talk, honey. I think you've forgotten your power. You don't need to watch me. Girl, my sister's making noises. Let's ignore her collectively. Baby girl, you've been watching me too much. I am flattered. Thank you so much. But everything that I am speaking to you, sweetie, you already know that. You already know what you need to do. Stop placing your power in other people's hands. You are magnetic. You are capable. You have been manifesting your whole damn life. What makes you think you can't do it now? In fact, you are in this very moment. So you may as well tell yourself stories that work in your favor. Why are you forgetting? You have the power to create your dream life. Whatever reality it is you wish to experience, you can do it. It's in your hands, baby girl. Not mine, yours. Honestly, I am so grateful that you take the time out of your day to watch me. Silly old me, getting all dolled up in her crazy little dungeon. But babe, it's all in you. Everything that I'm saying, your curiosity for this, it is clearly within you. Whatever you seek, it already exists within you. You just want to witness it. Remember, you ascribe meaning to things. You describe power to things. You're not a victim. Remember that. You have God within you. You have the universe within you. What you desire is meant for you. Otherwise, you would not desire it. You have the power to emulate the emotion of what it is that you want to experience in your 3D. You have the power to change things. You have the power to be somebody different, to wake up today, to wake up tomorrow and say, I am going to be different. That's in you. I want to tell you to persist in what it is that you desire, even if it's lukewarm, even if it's 50%, even if you don't feel it entirely. If you desire it, it has your name upon it. And do it especially even when you don't feel like it, when you feel like there's no reason to, and someone like you couldn't possibly. Especially then. Truth be told, honestly speaking, everything about LOA, everything you could possibly need to know is already out there. You don't need to do all that much to have what it is that you desire. We overcomplicate things. You can decide to be different. You can choose to identify as somebody different and say, this is who I am. When you receive opposing circumstances, I want you to let that serve as a reminder of what you're not, of what you don't want, of what you do not select. Do not let the external hold power over you. You decide. You are the conductor, the director of your life. Remember, you have God within you. You have the universe within you. What you see outside of you is a reflection of what you experience internally. Harness that. Look into that. Finesse that. Because once you, I suppose, polish up your interior decor, if you will, then what you start to see outside will become beautiful. It's about learning to clear your lens, or put on a different lens. Clean the window of your eyes, if you will, the way that you see the world. Remember, mindset is everything. You can have somebody who's been handed nothing in life, and yet they make the most of it. And you can have somebody who's been given the most, fed through with a silver spoon, and yet they make nothing of their lives. It truly is your attitude, darling. Your attitude prevails, as does your character. So work on that, control the controllable. See how magnetic you can actually become. You see, you are already manifesting as it is. That is your inherent power. All of us have that. We were born with that. The power to attract and experience, to select. So why not get as good as we can at it? Why not say, this is not my vibe. I want to experience that instead. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Stop saying that I can't do this because of XYZ. Of course you can. In fact, all the more reason to. Your adversity can be your story, darling. That can be a part of your journey. The thing that one day when somebody asks you, or how did you make it? These are your, what do they call it? Well, where you started. The beginning. if someone were to write a biography about you someday. Chapter 1. There is juice in the journey, honey. 100%. You just gotta open your eyes and see it. You don't recognize sometimes how much, we don't recognize sometimes how much agency we truly have. We're just playing out beliefs. Think about it. Think about your job. Think about the way that you make friends or don't. Think about your attitude towards exercise, perhaps, or failure. A lot of these things are because of beliefs and stories that we tell ourselves. I want you to think now about the dream version of you, the higher version of you, the version of you that has a dream life, their dream life. What stories do they tell themselves? How do they handle failure? How do they perceive a day? If they accidentally slept in, skipped all of their alarms, how would they treat the remainder of that day? How do they find opportunity? When somebody insults them, how do they handle that? When they have a really good day, how do they treat that? What does a good day look like for them? Babe, there is so much within you. I don't ever want you to underestimate yourself, what you're capable of, and what it is that you can do in this life. More often than not, we know what we need to do in our lives. We're just afraid to take the leap. But I'm here to remind you that you can leap. And as I say, whether it's a leap of faith or a leap of fear, sometimes you just gotta leap. And what's the worst that will happen? Failure? Sweetie, you'll learn. You will learn. It is a far richer experience, actually, to fail and learn from failure than to just succeed. I mean, success is wonderful. We all want success. But success is that much sweeter and richer and better understood when one has gone through failure. I would not be who I am today. I would not be the student that I am, the daughter that I am, the employee that I am, the leader that I am, the woman that I am, the sister that I am, anything that I identify as. I would not be who I am today if it weren't for my failures. So I'm grateful for them. Failure is inevitable. Pain is inevitable. Hardship is inevitable. So you may as well just take accountability for your life. Choose your heart and say, I'm going to face myself and recognize the power I hold within me. Yes, there is a responsibility that comes with that, but there's also a freedom. As human beings, yes, we often like to be told what to do. It is a path of least resistance at times. But the last thing you want to do is wake up one day, age 80 something, lying in bed, thinking I should have done more. I should have been more. And I lived out the narratives that other people gave to me because I was just too afraid to take the leap. Remember, bravery would not be bravery without fear. Act irrespective of how you feel, because that is your power. That is within your control. The confidence that I have now, the confidence that you guys see, that I witness within myself, that didn't just come from nowhere. It came from me betting on myself continuously, again and again and again, recognizing that I had the power to change things if I wanted to. Knowing that I would fail, I leapt anyway. I jumped anyway. I tried the different scary thing anyway, because that is the only way to success. Through failure. Look like an idiot, be delulu, mess up time and time and time and time and time again. Ask all the relevant individuals, do what you have to do and say it with your chest that this is who I am and this is who I'm going to be in this life. And that is my power that no one can take away from me. You don't need me to empower you anymore. There are endless YouTubers and content creators that you probably watch. Inspiration, motivation that you seek out in order to feel some certain type of way about yourself and what it is that you can and cannot do. But you are source. You can create that for yourself. You can be your own encouragement. You can be your own leader. You can be your own light. Go and be your own biggest source of inspiration. I think if there's anything that I want to round this off with, it would be that we externalize so much our happiness, our joy, our success. We wait for others to say, yes, you can do it. We wait for a failure to hit so hard for us to finally muster up the courage to make a certain decision in our lives, say enough is enough. But desire is enough, baby. That little curiosity, that question mark that comes in, oh, but I wonder about this, or this excites me. If the one thing holding you back is fear, that's not a good enough reason to not go for it. Oh, my SP doesn't like me. So what? You will live. We forget that. We forget what we're capable of. What is it that you think this SP will give you? Joy? Fulfillment? Don't you realize you are whole without them? You see, there is so much we externalize. Success is within first. It is how you feel about yourself. It is the way that you treat yourself, you treat your day, you treat others, the way you squeeze out everything you can from this life. If you think in the context of an SP, your life existed prior to them and it will continue to exist after them. Do not externalize your fulfillment and success and joy like that. You are perfectly capable as you are. You are enough as you are. And everything that God and the universe has written for you, it exists within you already. So stop underestimating yourself. You have an idea of who you think you could be? That is because you are already them, just in another timeline. Other people are saying you can't do it, you can't be it. That exists as a test for you to step up to and say, no, you're wrong. And you don't have to say it, but you can show it through your eyes. I'm so sorry if the angle has changed. My video cut off, but I think that's a sign for me to go. You guys have heard me ramble, you've heard me rant. You are the powerful one. Stop waiting for everybody else to tell you you can do it. Your desire enough should be a signal for you to know that you are more than capable. You don't need me to tell you. You don't need your SP to say, I love you, for you to feel loved. You can do it all. You can do it all. There exists a narrative, a blueprint within all of us. It is there, it is given, it's a gift. It is our duty to discover it, to make ourselves as high vibrational as possible in this lifetime, to elevate others, to elevate ourselves. And when we do that, that is when we experience it in our 3D. Because in that elevation, you create a sense of detachment inherently, because you recognize everything is within first. You are powerful. Don't you fucking forget it. And if you don't believe me, I want you to spend every single minute of every single day reminding yourself of that through your actions. Go and be who you genuinely are. Follow your arrow. You know what is right for you. You don't need me to tell you anymore. That's it for now, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. You can do this. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.